Hello and welcome to another episode of Tour de Core. And Tour de Core, of course, is the series where we take a deep dive into WordPress core and everything that happens in it. And so far in the series, we have focused on Gutenberg, which is going to be the default editing experience in WordPress 5.0. And as some of you might have heard already, the rumors are that it's going to extend way beyond just the editor, and it will pretty much be anything that in any way that you interact with WordPress will be affected by Gutenberg. And so that's going to be exciting to see. And last time we started working, well, the last three times now, we started working on creating a block that integrates with the Unsplash API. There were some rough sections and things didn't go super smooth, but today we are back on track. So last time I was struggling with connecting to the API, and now magically after a week, without changing anything, it seems to be just working. Well, that's all I know. So yeah, this right here is now actually returning photos for me, which is very nice. And so we can start looking into making this integration more dynamic, giving the user the ability to search for images and then insert them back into WordPress and so on. So let's do that. First of all, as usual, let me open this up right here. As usual, we are going to start run npm start so that we can start watching our scripts and building them as we make changes. And it's starting up. There we go. Okay. Now we're watching for changes. We're good. Sweet. Okay, so a couple of things here. First of all, I'm going to turn this off now. Actually, let's just verify what we are getting back from it, from the API. Make sure that it is actually indeed working and that I wasn't hallucinating earlier, because who knows, maybe that happened. There we go. Yeah, see, now we're fine. I don't know. I have nothing to say about that. Okay, so let's turn this off. We're not going to fetch images out automatically anymore. Just return right here. And instead, let's start thinking about what we're going to do in terms of this integration. So this is our block right here. Okay, so the way I was imagining this was potentially expanding the image block and making it so that you just insert one of these blocks. You know, you insert your Unsplash block in here, and then just say you have a search bar on the right, and maybe that's where the images would show up as well. Now, ideally, I would prefer an integration where we actually use the media model for that, for search results and all of that. But I'm not sure I want to venture that deeply into the media model, because that will be replacing a lot of functionality that currently assumes you're working with the WordPress media and not something else. And we could do that, definitely, but I think for right now we'll just do the simpler thing and have a search bar on the right, as well as a way for us to see some images and pick one of them and import it over here. Now, I don't remember if I excuse me, I don't remember if I managed to extend. No, we're still extending our own component. I think the problem here was with extending the image block was that the thing we got access to was not the actual image block. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so we have the build stuff here. That's not what we care about though. What I do want to see is, okay, is this the higher order component? I do want to see the image block in its source form so that I know components. Okay, there we go. Image. Edit image block. Yeah, I think what I wanted to do was to extend this image block right here, which is imported from image block. Yeah, the problem is exports the settings. Right. So the problem was that I was doing things. I know that's not a great explanation. I'm trying to find it so that I can show what happens. Register core blocks. Right. Yes, I think we're not really able to we're not really able to get just the image block. Well, let's see what we have access to. Dopey blocks image. Nope. Okay, let's see what happens when we call register block type. Okay. Window WP blocks. Block names must be strings. Yep. Blocks, and blocks is, what's blocks? Where's blocks? Okay, so it's a global thing. I mean local variable. Block settings keyed by block name. Where do these get? Oh, get block type. What about that? Get block type. And what is the name of the image block? Core image. Settings. Do we have settings here? Nope, no settings. Okay, so what do we have in here? Name edit, right? Edit. That's kind of what I wanted. Edit. Okay. Are we going to be able to do that? No clue. So my thinking with extending the block was so that we can try and not recreate the wheel in terms of having a block that deals with an image. Extends TDC component. I don't know if we can do that. I guess we don't have to extend TDC component. It is nice to have that. That's fine. Okay. So how about instead of extending TDC component, we try to get. Okay, so get block type. That's good. Would this work? Or is he going to just throw an error at me? Can I read property edit? Oh, right, because our stuff was. Yep, I remember now. I remember what the problem was. our blocks get registered before the core blocks, which is so weird. But the deal was that register core blocks gets called in a weird spot. Right here, I guess. No. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's just find it in here. That's a test. Another test. Reducer, another test. Selectors, another test. Client assets PHP, the OP blocks, register core blocks. Can we do the same thing? To OP load Gutenberg editor. Where's that being called? Sadly, we probably cannot add this data directly into editor settings. Need admin headbar from box registry. Admin headbars after admin enqueue scripts, which is where we create our editor instance. A cleaner solution given imagine. And try to get this data to load directly into the editor settings. Interesting. Oh, really? So all we do is this? No way. No way. Can we do it in here? Let's give that a try. My favorite console log. I could probably be using something else, but we want to be quick in our debugging stuff. Okay, so outside of go back, and then we do then. Inside of go back after then. Oop. Import and export may only appear at the top level. Yes, of course. I knew that. No, just kidding. I didn't really know that, but I was kind of guessing. Well, we could in theory. Okay, let's just go back on this one. We could in theory do this thing in here. So we're calling register block type in there, import constants. Okay, so let's try and do this right here. Then function. Right, so let's just see if this is going to work. Well, actually this will tell us on its own whether it works or not. Okay, and let's try again. You want to read property then of undefined. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. That's fine. Add inline script to the WP editor. And do we have this in here at all? We do have it in here. Huh. Pipe. So maybe we need to give. Where is our script being enqueued? Where's the script? Oh, it's not going. Why? Okay. Let's do time for here, because I just won't. And then in the footer. I do want this to go, to just catch past all the time. And let's try when we have it in the footer. That might actually do the trick. Oh, it did not go crazy. So that's good. That's nice. Okay. The thing now is, oh, what? Oh, right. Wait, no. I'm confused. Wasn't this supposed to be our custom block? I feel like it. Ooh, is our callback not being called? 1 second. I'll figure this out. No, that is not what I'm looking for sure. Custom class name. Okay, so that is our custom block. Interesting. Inside of then. Is our code even still being let's see. Outside of ooh. Does that even work? Oh man. I don't know. Register block type. That's fine. I guess we're not exporting anything here. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Outside, inside. Okay, so that is working. Let's see, is there any documentation on this thing at all? So that's a promise. But that's the only thing right here. Ooh, exciting news. I saw that they're working on merging nested blocks into Gutenberg, and they're maybe even expecting it in the next release of the plugin, so that's great news. I do want to look into it, and I'm definitely going to do that on this stream, because nested blocks is pretty much the main thing that is currently, I think, limiting Gutenberg in terms of what you can do and can't do. And I'm really curious to see how they're going to achieve that and how that's going to work. And it's gonna be lots of fun. Anyway, though, are we really... It shouldn't be editable, should it be? Who knows? Who knows? And here's, I think, super props. Supers are constructor. ES6 co-parent class method. Not exactly sure how. Yeah, that is exactly what I want to do. Use super to reference parent methods directly as you appear to already know. So as a super dot. Okay, hold on. Okay. Really? So can we just call super.render? That's not gonna work. No. Okay, well, let's see what happens, right? It's either going to work or it's not going to work. And or even strange. Okay, well, let's just try and delete this guy. And where's the search bar? Why is it? What is going on? Give me a scroll bar or something. Weird. Oh, look at that. Sweet. And let's add an image so that we can see what is going on. Okay, so image only has, okay, cool. Right, you can only transform it. I think that's registered somewhere else where your block can transform into and not. That's fine, we can deal with this later, but hey, here's our custom block on Splash image having the exact same thing that the normal image does. That's good. Now, downside is, ideally I would have liked to have just a button up in here, add from Unsplash, but I guess we'll just have to deal with going over on this to the settings on the right and doing it that way. However, one thing I think we might have an issue with is how are we going to deal with code definition. How are we going to deal with inspector controls in particular? Oh, and they're not here. Huh. Ooh, maybe I should call... No, it's getting it from this props. Right, nothing's coming as parameters. So yeah, we should have... Oh, I guess... Wait, is that only if we have focus? Wait, that's block controls. Inspector controls. Image settings. So is this only, oh, I guess that's only if we have an actual image. Okay, so let's go ahead and add an image. Go. Aha, there we go. So here's our image settings. And let's do the same thing here. Okay, cool. So that's nice. Here's the difficult part, and I have no idea if it's going to work or not, is whether we can actually add more to that. I could do some tricks, but I don't want to get down that rabbit hole. Okay, so let's just see what we can do. Okay. Oh, and then probably I'm gonna have an issue with that as well. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so output will go like this, and in here we're going to go like, come on. Yeah, that is not helpful. So can I change it in here? JSX, JavaScript, React. There we go. That's much better. Okay, and let's add output in here. And we will just look at what is going on here. Okay, so what we want to do is grab some of this stuff. So focus, and I guess only if we have a URL. Okay, let's just grab this stuff right here. We don't need all of it. That's fine. We can get rid of some of that stuff. Okay, so and then let's do so have no controls at first, and then if we have a URL and we have focus, then we're going to have our controls be something. It would be really amazing if that works. I have no idea if it is going to work. Not sure if the team at Gutenberg have thought about someone doing this crazy thing. Maybe they have. We're about to find out real soon. Okay, so then if we do have the focus and we do have a URL, let's just add just a little bit of stuff, right? Just a tiny bit of stuff. Okay, so key will not be inspector, will be Unsplash inspector, let's say. Unsplash. Unsplash. We'll just call it Unsplash. It's fine. And yeah, let's just have really no value on this whatsoever. No unchain. Well, I guess we can just start with this. Let's just start with just an H2. And let's go like that. So we can see if our controls can be down at the bottom. I have no idea. No, let's actually update this so we have something to work with. And a moment of truth. Hey. Whoopsie. That is a whoopsie. Ah, yeah. Yep. Okay. I see what the problem is here, but that's okay. Save. Okay. Yep, that just gives back a bunch of HTML, so that's cool. Well, JSX, really? Okay, so I think what I need to do in here is just call, come on, wrong place. And actually let's define image block here as well, I guess it's image block, whoops, settings really, is this. And instead of doing this, let's just call save with props, and let's see if that works. Right now let's just delete this one, remove it, update, reload. Now let's add our block in here. Unsplash image. Let's add the image. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad. Inspector controls is not defined. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, silly mistake from my end. Okay, give me one of the other ones that we've built. Sure, that will do. Anything really? Inspector controls, right. I wonder how much overhead there is for calling import when you don't need it, or defining constants like that. I'm curious. Adobe blocks. We're already getting stuff from that. Okay. Then let's just use that. I'm going to save this for now though, so that I just have it. Okay. Reload again. Add the image. There we go, much better. We still have right caption in here. Same thing here. Sweet. Oh, the styling is off though. Look at that. Yep. That's fine. That's something we can deal with later, potentially. And let's just see what we have in the block. Image settings. Yes. Thank you. It works. They made it work. Good job. That's amazing. Wait, yeah, yep. So cool. And apparently this is how you extend a WordPress core block, right? Apparently, that's sweet. Okay, let's just update real quick in here. Okay, that is going to bother me, the fact that they have the wrong styling. I mean, the fact that our our block has the wrong styling. Blocks, editable, tiny MC, data, placeholder, visible, Adobe block image fit caption, font size, text. Wait, so this should be the same thing, shouldn't it? What? Why doesn't it? Hold on a second. Image placeholder, class name. Comes from this props. Oh, that would be block image fit caption. Okay, so that's the figure in this case. That would be block. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Class name, classes. Yep. I can be tricky and cheeky and just go like this. It's not ideal, don't get me wrong, but what I could do is to just make it work. That would be block image. Again, it's a cheeky move, not recommended, but I think it will get the job done. Perhaps, maybe it won't. I don't know, maybe this class is being used for something else. Potentially. Let's see. What just happened here? Oh, wow. Okay, that was not the intended effect. That is, you're not supposed, no. Oh. No, that was not the intended effect. Was this broken the whole time? Maybe. Okay. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yep, yep. Much better. Okay, so what happens if I change this image? Is it going to look the same way? And act the same way? Well, almost. What is going on? Maybe this has some other. Oh, yeah, this has different margins. Yeah, yep. Okay, well, we could say that our things should have 0 margins, right? I don't see why not. Okay, but then the question is what happens, so when we update this, does this convert back to text? Because if it does, that's a problem. I think it did. Oh no. Oh no, that's a big problem. Huh. That's not good. Okay. Oh, does it happen because we register our block type too late? Well, let's see, do we have... Do we have our block in here that we need? Or is it going to break? Okay. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's get rid of this again. So that's the original one. Right, that's fine. Update this. Reload the page. Huh. That's not nice. So I feel like it's doing it because the block is not registered yet. By the time that it loads the page. Not cool. Did I close that already? I guess I did. Register core blocks, create editor instance. Okay, create editor instance. Slice meta boxes. ID post editor provider. So do I have the feeling that the editor is initializing before our block gets registered? Not cool. Then where's our stuff? It's down here. Okay. But then where do we have come on. I wanted for that to work. Maybe it's not going to work. I guess let's do search, look it up in here. There has to be a way to do this. So the image block is defined in here. Except for no, it's not. It is It is defined in here. Sad times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that what's happening here is that it's saying, oh no, I can't find this block. Let me just try and guess what it is, right? Let's see, so it was an image block at this point, and now we're back to a paragraph. Yeah, block freeform. Even though we still have our comment there, but it's just not registered. Here's another thought though. What if we don't wait until this point, right? So we load it early and but I guess we're not gonna have an actual instance. What if we do, here comes the hacking again. Let's see. TDC base, is that what we had it called? Blocks. TDC component, sorry. Wait, TDC base. TDC component. Okay. Fake block. Again, I highly don't recommend this, but for the sake of getting things done, that might just work. Probably not. We're about to find out. Okay. So instead of super render, now we're going to go this route. Render apply. We're gonna say this, and then nothing, because we really don't care about. We don't have any parameters in render. Oh, and I guess it's not this. It has to be this. Let's just call it image block, right? This image block, edit render. Not even edit, just render. And I guess we do have to call props, maybe? Probably not even. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's see, is that going to hate me completely for doing that? Yeah. Okay. What if we do like that? I don't think that's going to work. There's no way this is going to work. No way. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of it and add it back in. I don't think that's going to work. So yeah, counter property edit if undefined. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Left. No, left. False. How about that? Yeah, block validation fails, I get that. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work on actually. Blah. Yep. Yep. Not going to happen. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. It was looking good, but then it didn't work. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just forget about that for now, I guess. Because it doesn't seem it's going to work. So what are we going to do instead? We could just pretty much take that as it is. I think that could potentially work. Is there any other way that we can get our hands on that? No, because it's not being exposed in any other way. Yeah, because register car blocks. It's doing that, and then it's just calling register block type. And yeah, this stuff is not being exported anywhere. So yeah, once it's in its compiled form, we have no way to access that. Huh. I wish we had a way. Yeah. Index image. Right, this just exports that. Yeah, I can't think of any way to make that happen. It would have been nice. It would have been very nice. Has anyone suggested that? Extend. If we could extend the latest blog post work with custom post size dynamic block yet, if there is a working model for this already. I'd love to take a look at it. Yep, I have not found a way to extend blocks yet. Inconsistent hooks. What? Yep. What about extend blocks? What about this one? Okay. Blocks, adding new blocks, new category of blocks, disabling certain blocks. Yes. Well, partially yes. Okay. Yes, we would like. I would like an inspector item to existing blocks. Okay. Register tokens recognize compatible. Da, da, da. Okay. Block comments. Right. Yep. Okay. Many different things that people might want to do with by extending Gutenberg itself. Yep, the same old discussion. Okay. Anyway, though, that is not really what I'm interested in. That's very cool. Not quite what I'm looking for, but it's nice to read that. Okay. I really want to know if there's a way to learn how to extend blocks. It's a good question. How do they do that? Additional CSS class. Maybe let's look into that. Custom class name. Export with inspector control. What are you to include a new block inspector control for setting? Block supports custom. Has block support. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. What? Add filter register block type. Oh, what do you know? Add attribute. Filters, block settings. Blocks, block. Bingo. I think we're on a better track now. I think we're on a much better track now. Okay. And we actually don't even care about get safe content. All we care about is this block edit thing. Okay, I like that. Sweet. So we might not even have to register an actual block. From what I'm seeing, we could just use the filters. Okay, where are the filters? I forgot to look at that. Oh, come on. There we go. Move this over here. Right here. Okay. Add filter. Where does add filter come from? Add filter from WordPress hooks. Where is that? WP hooks. Add filter. Yes, it is. Okay. Const add filter equals WP hooks. Right? I think so. And let's do that thing real quick. Blocks, block edit. Wait, how does this? Is this 1 second? Okay, let's look up add filter. Is this already in WordPress? Perhaps. Function. No. No. Ooh. Wait, so it has to be in Gutenberg then. Import WPUTOS. Huh? Interesting. Come on. My plugin add background. Yes, I'm guessing that add filter, the second parameter is like what you register. So what will usually be generated by WordPress on the PHP side of things, like the unique ID for a callback. Maybe that's what it is. There it is, and that explains things. Cool. Okay. blocks edit component receives the original block edit component, returns a new wrapped component. Okay, yeah, so well, I guess we're just going to say that this is this and Splash API, Spectre control, perhaps. Okay, and then let's just have a function in here. What do I expect to see? We're supposed to get block edit. Okay. And then we get wrap display name. This is some complex stuff. In my eyes. Might not be, but I don't know. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff down below. We don't care about it really at this point. Wrap block edit. Not custom class name. Let's call it TDC Unsplash. Maybe, yeah. Something. Okay. Let's see what kind of props we are getting. And let's do false and block edit, and then right, nothing in here for now. Deal with this later. Block edit, TDC, and Splash API. Kind of like that. Oof. Can have return. Fine. Okay, I'll do something else then. File it. There. You happy now? Right now it's going to say that this block doesn't actually exist. Oh wait, no. What? Get wrapped. Okay. Where is this coming from now? From WordPress element. Okay. Do we have this in get wrapped? We do have that. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that. Element. Has block support. Okay, I don't currently care about has block support. Yay! Sweet. Okay. So we get everything and that we care about in here. Okay, so in this case we want to check for is if props name equals. Well, let's do right here because it might get more complex. So core image, if core image is props name, right? Props.name, yep. So this will be add Unsplash Okay. And in here, we're just going to do our nice little inspector controls, H2 in here, like so. And I like when things are more organized. There we go. Okay. So that should give us the Unsplash controls on the right. When we focus our, not this one, not this block, the other one instead. So, block, Unsplash. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, I don't like that it's at the top, but I think that we might not be able to change that. Additional CSS class. I mean, additional CSS class is doing it by going all the way at the bottom. I wish I could find the definition of add filter. I don't know why I can't at this point. Let's see, dot filters. Oh, come on. Just in JavaScript, please. That's not it though. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, dopey dot filters. So what if we look for in dopey admin? Dopey includes media views. It's where this, right? Oh, that would be hooks. Oh. Okay, that's silly of me. Really? Huh. Where's the OP hooks coming from? Move action, move filter. Come on, this has to be coming from somewhere, right? WordPress hooks. Oh, is it in some PHP file somewhere? No. Come on, guys, where is that defined? Huh, so weird. Hooks. Package names equals hooks. Oh, so is that where that's coming from? 1 second. James, reach externals WordPress. No. Come on. Oh, I guess we don't get to look at the source code of this. Oh, 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 oh. This is a problem, isn't it? Oh. Okay. 4677. Yeah, I think that's the old one. Okay, well, let's see what's on master. I think this might be our problem. And then let's just go back to just in here. What? Okay, what about rich? Remove action. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Huh. What about in the plugin itself? Okay, I'm gonna try one last thing and then that will be it. Trying to find the source code of the hooks system API that is maybe coming with Gutenberg. I don't know at this point. Hooks build. Where does it get built from? No clue. Why? Does it only get built? Is it an external package? Perhaps. Loading. Okay, anyway, let's go back and concentrate on this while stuff is actually installing. Okay, so we have succeeded in loading the Unsplash stuff despite the fact that it's at the top, which I don't really like, that it might still work. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do in here is create another class. So Unsplash API UI. That's long, but TDC component, and we're gonna have some props. And I think we can just call the Unsplash API in here. I think that will be fine. Okay, so props and cover constructor. I mean our parent constructor, our parent components constructor, and then set a state of expanded false. And essentially what I think I'm going to do is just have like a button, render, that will essentially let us expand this thing or not. So if this state expanded, I guess if it's not expanded, then we'll just really return our thing, our button. Because I think I don't even think we need this H2 in here. And instead what we're going to do is we're going to just render our custom component right here. Get rid of that. So if it's not expanded, then we are going to want to get something. Toolbar. I think we had the OP blocks button or something. Your input button. What else do we have? Is it in components? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, and actually, let's try and find out. No, just built it. No idea. Okay, that's fine. Button. Okay. Dot button. Oh, not in there. TDC source. Sorry, not TDC. Gutenberg source. There we go. Remove action. Yeah, still nothing here. Oh well. I guess this is not gonna be dot button. It's going to be blocks. Like that, maybe, and then only in JavaScript files. Come on. WordPress blocks, right. Come on. Just want to see something that's actually using the button. Is nothing using the button? Maybe. Okay, what if we just had button like that to match stuff? There we go. There we go. Yep, WordPress components button. So we have property is large, and then on click we do something, and then just some text in there. Okay, that's pretty simple. Return button on click, this on button click, and yeah, right, go like that. I guess really we could just have, okay, well, let's have query, okay, and let's have images. Well, I guess let's have result, and let's have searching. Maybe that will do it. Let's see. Okay, so instead of just a button, how about we do an input and a button next to it? I don't know if we can do a button next to it. We're about to find out. Okay. There will be blocks. That's where it was, right? No, that will be component. It's in the components, which we're not importing yet. Button, input. What else is registered under components? Let's see. Components. We have a button. We have clipboard button. What is a clipboard button? Cool. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, though, button, clipboard button, dash icon, drop down menu, form toggle, icon button, spinner. We are going to want spinner as well. Spinner for when we're actually loading stuff. Toolbar, tooltip, tab panel. There was text input in one of the other ones, I believe. Text control. Okay, text control. Okay. And text control comes from inspector controls. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Okay, let's get rid of this as well. Text control. Okay, so let's try this. So let's define those in here. And come on. Text control, there we go. Search Unsplash value this state query. Let's go like that. Okay, on change this. On query change. This sets state query. I think we get the value in here directly, which is very nice. It's just the value. The state query, on query change, search Unsplash is our label, and then we have a button on click on search. So on search, I'm assuming we're getting the event in here. And so when we click on search, and I guess no, let's keep it like that. Okay, so set state. I guess if our query is not empty, then let's do searching true, searching false, searching true. Okay, so we're searching, and then we're going to say that we want to get something from the API. And this is back in here is our API. I guess I didn't need with an Unsplash API. And instead what we can just do is have a class, and that's about it. I think that's what we're going to do. This API just equals Unsplash API. How about that? No component at mount. Oh, I probably have not committed recently, which is not cool. And let's just, well, I guess we still need because in here I think we are getting Splash API. Yeah, we are getting the raw API. Okay. How about Unsplash API wrapper? And you can use whichever one you want. We don't have a render. We don't care about it, really. And yeah, so let's just use Unsplash API wrapper. API wrapper equals new Unsplash. Does it even need to be a class at this point? Probably not, I would say. Oh well. Does that work? Perhaps. Perhaps. And so we want to call the API wrapper and then call API fetch images, and we have this fun stuff. And in our callback, what do we get? Oh, I just deleted it, of course. We get the result. Okay, that's fine. So we get our result here. Is that how one does it? Maybe. I mean, obviously our functions work too. Okay. Our keyword is going to be this state query. And how many do we want to get? That's the question. I guess I'm going to have to keep track of which page we are on. Page 1. Right? Is that what we send actually? Is that what we used to send? Yes, 1. How many we want? This state page, and here I would say we go for more, so that we don't have to run multiple queries. Maybe that would work. We'll see. Okay. Let's say page 100. Result. Okay, and let's just call set state result will be result. Okay. So if it's not expanded, expanded really, but I guess what I'm thinking more here. Oh, let's do like so. Naming is the most difficult thing in programming, isn't it? Okay, Unsplash API wrapper. Meh, sure, that will do the trick. And so first we want to have our controls, and then later we want to have something else in there. So if we are loading, how did they do that, by the way? Nope, I guess in the image block they had that. Controls equals. Oh, they just returned an array. That's smart. Okay. Nah, that's fine. I'll do it that way. So if we have I guess we could destruct this thing, right? Is that the only way? Really? Huh. Interesting. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Query result searching page equals the state. Okay. This will be just our query. And this will be, so if we're searching, come on, fingers. Okay, so if we're searching, we want to load just a little loader spinner. Load me a spinner, otherwise nothing. And then otherwise, if we have result, that's gonna be more complicated. That's fine. So if we have a result, and I guess we're not searching, maybe. So if our query, oh no, let's leave the query. Let's not touch the query. So we'll result and we're not searching. Then our results will be equal to some sort of results wrap. Unsplash results wrap. Right, where we're going to say results from Unsplash API. Okay. And in here we're just going to load the results. Okay, like so. Okay. Let's see what happens. Something will probably break. Let's update this, I guess. Okay, so we click on image, click on this block stuff, and we have nothing in there. Wait, that's not good. I got rid of this, didn't I? Oh. Oh. Silly me. Well, let's keep this in here just for the time being. Reload this. Okay, our block, search, unsplash. What is up with that button? That button don't look right. Hold on. Pretty sure we saw that being used somewhere. And I guess I can just look at not blocks components and then button, and it has the readme. Okay, styled as a primary button. We'll use an A rather than blah blah blah. Should pass to the rendered A or button element. Okay, that is nice. classes, create element, would tag, right, tag props, always type button, additional props, class name as classes, is large, is small, is toggled, is busy. Ooh, what is busy? I like that. Maybe I could use that instead of a spinner. Okay. Well, let's say it's a primary button, right? That could work. Button is primary equals true. Is that going to work? Okay, block. Yeah, that works. That's fine with me. We do have that nasty semicolon there. Okay, and let's say is busy equals true, just so we can see what is actually in there when that's busy. I would like to get the input and the button maybe on the same row, but what? Yes, please. I don't want no spinners. I guess let's say true. Let's look at the spinner. Maybe the spinner looks better, but I like that flashy button. Oh, easy. We don't need no spinner. Okay. So isBusy is gonna be just really searching in that case. Okay. This is getting a little too long. Let's break it down so it looks nicer. Okay. This goes in there. That goes in here. Okay. Search and splash. Doop, doop. Sweet. Okay. And now what happens if we actually click? If we actually search for something. Search. Whoopsie. Can only update the mounted or mounting component. What? How is my component not mounted? How come? It should be mounted. Okay. I would think it mounts it, but apparently it doesn't mount it. Then how are you rendering that stuff? What is going on? Okay. That is strange. So you're saying this never gets called? From what I understand. Spectre controls Unsplash API. Component did mount. It says it right there. It mounted. Why no work? How is that possible? That should not be possible. Oh, is it because they're doing some black magic to get the inspector controls in there? Okay. Wait, but what? Something's not adding up in here. Oh, because it probably has its own thing. 1 second. So are you saying on query change never gets called? Query change. I'm confused. Hold on. We'll get to the bottom of this. Block on query change. What? How? Oh, 1 second. Okay. Okay, so what if instead of this we do... Is that the way one does it? Or do you do it like this? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, this, what if, what is this now? Well, let's just see, right? Okay. I'm wasting a couple of requests here over testing this out, but let's see. Okay, so did the request go through? It did go through, and it gave us results. Huh. Can only update the mounted or mounting component. Oh wait, what? Oh, hold on. What am I doing? Okay, so the problem is in the wrong place. I get it, I get it. Okay. Co-API. Right, I don't need to code a, I don't need to do that stuff, right? Yep. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that will do the trick. Okay, that was weird. I'm like, why would it not work? It should work. Yeah. Okay. Result, and let's see what our result is in here. We're almost there. We're almost there. I can see it. I can see it. Okay. And search nature. Search. Come on. Come on. Work with me. Okay, so we got our results back. 1 second. Why is this not result? Oh right, because I need to set the silly me, just wasting my API calls like they're candy. That's fine, they'll reset in a few minutes anyway. Okay. Nature, search, boom. Yes, yes, it works. It works. Now I just have to display the results, obviously. That's not a big deal. We can do this real quick. I'm not sure what kind of a thing I'm going to use in here. That's fine. Result, results, total pages. I guess let's call that API result, maybe. API result, like so. API result is result. And somewhere we should add error checking and whatnot, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, this render API results. Render API results and I guess that is not correct. API result, the state. If we don't have API result, don't do anything. Otherwise, do something, right? Return something. Splash images, and then API result map. Actually, API result results map. And then here we have an image. Right, this is one of those. So we have ooh, we could even do search by color, maybe. Let's see, Unsplash API. Right, we have to search inside of the particular API. Hey, I wanted to open a new thing. That's fine. Search. Is that what we can search by? Really? Search photos. Huh. By keyword? That's the only thing we have. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Map image. Now, how would I get something to show me two images side by side? Responsive wrapper. What is responsive wrapper? Padding button. Just no, that's not gonna work. That is not going to work. Nope. Tab panel, no. Slot fill. What is a slot fill? Or a pair of components which enable developers to render elsewhere in the React element view. Support or render. Interesting. Okay, anyway though, that is also not what we're after. Panel? What's a panel? Row. Index. How is panel row being used? Import panel row should, oh, that's test. Post comments, no. Okay, I don't think that's it either. Components. No. Yes, inspector controls, toggle select radio checkbox space. Nope. I don't even know if anything in Gutenberg is loading stuff side by side here. Probably not. Okay. Well, you know, whatever. Right now let's just load them on top of each other, and we'll just call that good enough for right now. Okay, now the important thing was to follow the API guidelines. So they want us to hot link to the image. Okay. You can better track photo views and pass those stats onto the photographer. Right. You must abide by the terms and follow the... Okay. Oh, the terms are going to be long. Yes, okay. The guidelines though. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks, medium. That's fine. Technical guidelines. OPM users must use the hot link image URLs returned by the API under the photo URLs properties. Okay. Your application performs something similar to download. Chooses the image to include in a blog post set as a wallpaper, so you must send a request to download endpoint. Yep. When displaying a photo from Unsplash, you must attribute Unsplash and Unsplash. Right. All links back to Unsplash should use parameters. Okay. You cannot use the Unsplash name directly in your application name, and you cannot use Unsplash logo as an app icon. That's fine. We have to rename the plugin. Potentially, you cannot use the API to sell unauthored Unsplash photos directly or indirectly. Right, we're not doing that. Cannot replicate the core user experience of Unsplash. This was a weird one. API is to be used for non-automated, high-quality, and authentic experiences. I'm pretty sure that it would qualify. Too many requests to quickly get your access turned off. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are also not doing that. They give priority and bandwidth. Interesting. Whoa, where did my thing go? Okay, there we go. Replicating Unsplash. So to make sure your application is not to splash inside an existing app that offers more value than simply the Unsplash integration. I think so. Yeah, so it's a plugin for WordPress, but I mean the Unsplash integration is, I assume, sort of a plugin, right? Okay, I think we'll be good in that regard. Okay. Yep, app has no content. Yeah, I think we're good on this one. Yeah, no, this one is more specific. We have to use small. I think small. Okay, or maybe even no. Width, height. Yeah, let's use small. Okay. And so in here, I think all I'm going to do really is just load a native image and say source is image euros small, and then our out will be, hold on, we had something in here. We only have description. I guess we only have description. Okay, that's fine. Yep, small. There we go. Cool. Yeah, just the description. Out equals image dot description. Okay, and well, yeah, right now let's just say when we click on it, we want to include it, and for that purpose let's give it its index, so image and the index inside of our current result set, So data index is going to be our index, and on click will be this import image. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, so that's going to be interesting because we're going to need a way to bring it back to the state. Okay, I'll figure it out. That's fine. Yep, we'll tie that in a little bit. Okay. Import image. Make sure the browser doesn't do whatever it wants to do by default, and our index is eTarget dataset index. Okay, and let's make sure our thing depends on underscores. Score, is it underscore? Just underscore. Okay. Yep, underscore. Image is underscore find where inside of this state API results we want to find, well, actually not even find where, right? Okay, and let's just overwrite this real quick and just say when we select the image we want to display just that single image. Okay, that's an object, results as an array, and our image will be inside of that array. Okay, I think that should work. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Result is not defined. That's a big error. Like, wow. What happens if we attempt recovery? Nope. Okay, so that's not a fun way for this to crash. Which result? If result. Right. Yes, that was incorrect. So if we have API result, yeah, okay, my bad. Okay, blog, good, nature, search. Ugh, come on now. Can read property import image of undefined. What? Oh, yes. So arrow functions to the rescue, right? How many requests have I burnt already? Whoop, wrong way. Wrong, no. You need to come on this side. I seriously forget my shortcuts every single time. Yep, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. Okay. Nature. Nothing. that was anticlimactic. Okay, so what are we missing in here? Searching full square nature API result. Okay, so we have an API result, but if things, it should load nothing. If we have API result and we're not searching, unsplash results rep, unsplash images. Wait, API result results. API result. Oh, need to return. Yep, that makes sense. API developers. My applications. Yep, 50. Okay, I have 48 requests though. That's cool. Cool. Okay, nature. Search. Images. Sweet. Look at that. Beautiful. Best integration ever. Not really, no. Not by far. And there we go. We click on image. Our image is selected. And we can do stuff with it. But I think that's going to happen next time on the next Tour de Corps in about a week. Next Thursday, 15th of February 2018. I think we did some good progress today. It was a little slow, but we finally have something that's shaping up, something that is letting us search through the Unsplash API. You know, we can look up WordPress. What comes up for WordPress? Sorry, I'll capitalize it properly. And we have a bunch of images for WordPress that we could use in our blog post. How cool is that? Awesome. Okay, so yeah, we have that in place now. We can select one of the images from the API in particular, and we can do something with it next time. So just to recap, you can, at least I couldn't find a way to extend blocks per se in the standard object-oriented programming way. I couldn't find a way that you could just extend an existing WordPress block, as in Gutenberg block, that is registered, because it seems like there's no way to load your block after you have access to the core Gutenberg blocks, but before Gutenberg itself initializes. And that might change in the future, but currently I didn't find a way to do it, because essentially Gutenberg registers all of the core blocks, and then right away it initializes the Gutenberg editor. And if your block is not registered at this point, it will just get converted to a generic block or whatever it was called. And yeah, so it worked. I mean, it worked. Like, I was able to get access to the edit property of the settings for the image block, and I was able to actually extend it to the point where it was actually, you know, it looked the same except for what it transforms into, but that's fine. We could take that later. So, but it had the toolbar, it had all of the inspector inputs on the right. It was looking great. It was interactive. It was saving. I even managed to copy over the styling by copying the class over. But then when you save your post and then you reload the page, it would get converted to a generic block or whatever it was called, because my block was not being registered on time. It was being registered on time for it to be used in here, like for it to show up in the actual picker, but it was not registered on time to be picked up by Gutenberg and to be rendered and initialized as a proper block. So that was a bit of a downfall. However, after looking things up a little bit, I ran into this comment, which, you know, said that, hey, we actually have the additional CSS class, and that prompted me to look into how that's implemented. I found the particular file, which is this custom class name.js, and we see 3 functions being defined in there, and the one that is of particular interest for me was this one, which was adding different additional inspector controls, and essentially that's how it makes itself present on all blocks. Apparently blocks might choose to not support this because there is a check, has block support, props name, custom class name, true, and I'm not sure exactly what the has block support function does. Get block type supports. Okay, so you can define a supports property on your block type, and then you can say, okay, so I don't want my block to support custom class names, maybe because it already supports it, or maybe you just don't want to support it, whatever. Yeah, so that's how the custom additional CSS class is able to show up on all blocks by default, because it has true set right here. So if you don't define support for your for custom class name in your block, it will default to true. And then the important part was down here where we have these add filter calls, and this is somewhat similar to the standard PHP API plugin API with add filter. The main difference that I saw is that we don't have priority. At least I couldn't find where this is coming from. Oh wait, what? Oh, this maybe. Create. Come on. Create hooks. Come on. Okay, that is too. Okay, we're getting too deep here. Let's not go that deep. But I didn't see I didn't see a way to set a priority. And the other thing is you have to manually kind of define this ID for your callback. So WordPress does this for you automatically in PHP, where it will see, okay, so this is your object. I'm gonna create some hash. You know, if you have an actual object instance, so like an instance of your own class, and then you have a function, it kind of automatically creates a hash for callbacks, so that you can then later remove the filter or action. But in this case, seems like we just have to manually define that. And here is the second parameter, and then the third parameter is our actual callback. And yeah, so that's how we do it. And so I hooked into this particular filter. I did this down here, set filter, blocks, block edit. I define what my thing will be called. And we received the original block, basically. And we can check the type of the block. And in this case, I'm only adding my stuff if, this is a core image block. And I create another component, which then renders the UI that we see right here. So this UI right here is rendered by this Unsplash API UI component class. And then it does some stuff with the API and whatnot. Yeah, and so that's about it. That's where we are at the moment. And I think for next week is going to be another big challenge of figuring out how to, I don't even know if we're supposed to upload the image. I have to go through the Unsplash API and maybe even talk to someone from their team to see how exactly that integration should work. I think there was also a plugin for WordPress that integrates with Unsplash, so I can look into that and see if that would work as well. Because I'm not 100% clear on whether we're supposed to download the image onto our server, or we're supposed to just have an image in WordPress that only has a remote image or something. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I'll figure it out. And so that's what's gonna happen next week. Just basically, it will let you have that image in your media library one way or another, whether we're going to download it onto our server or not. And then we'll have to deal with making sure to credit Unsplash and the original author of the image, so that we can cover their API terms and guidelines. Well, that's about it. Nested blocks are out? Really? I do want to cover nested blocks, yes. I was waiting for them to come out into Gutenberg. I think I was just reading today that they're actually working on it right now. And let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this issue real quick. The pull request that I started. Watching. I don't see an update to Gutenberg though. At least the plugin and the repo. Can you point me to a source that says how we can get access to nested blocks? But essentially, yes, I do plan on looking into that. And now I'm confused. I'm not sure if I want to do this next week, or if I want to finish up the Unsplash API integration. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a different one. Nope. Pull requests. Did it just get closed? One use. Okay. SPR and then nested. Let's bring this back over here. I saw that on the Facebook group, Advanced DevOP. Why does it have to start there? Okay. Just a second, let me find the link that I found today so that I can open it up in here. I am super excited about nested blocks though. It is, I said that earlier, but I think this is a really big deal that is gonna make a huge difference, and it's gonna take Gutenberg, you know, closer to actual page builders that are currently on the market. I mean, obviously, it's not exactly the same as a page builder, but you get the idea. CH9. Okay, well, I'll just look through the actual Facebook group. Recent activity. Come on, I saw that today. Did somebody delete it? Nested blocks. Where is it? I cannot find it now. Ah. I don't know where. I don't know. Weird. I saw that I did. I was looking at this like today, and I read that it's coming in soon. But I didn't read through the whole thing. Okay, Gutenberg nested. Let's see. 9. Close this and this one. 2 days ago. Block support, block nesting. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Sweet. Where does that put this on in terms of getting out into the plugin though? Columns block. I'm not sure. Block columns. Sweet. I mean, yeah, bring it on. I'm not 100% sure. I do want to cover both the blocks, and I do want to finish up the Unsplash API integration, but nested blocks might have to come first. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, follow me on Twitter. Give me a suggestion there. My Twitter is @NicoleofTMW. I'll bring that up on the screen right now, and that's one of the places I announce. I also announce on Facebook and on our company Twitter as well. So here's my Twitter @NicoleofTMW, and you can just go there, follow me, or tweet at me so that I know, and so that you know when I'm going to go live. Well, I'm going to go live again next Thursday on the 15th, but so that you know what topic I'll be covering in next week's Tour de Core. And yeah, I think that's about it. Well, thank you for your time, everyone, and I hope that was helpful, and I hope you managed to learn something new, because I definitely did. And yeah, I think I'll see you next time in about a week. Stay tuned for more Tour de Core. Have a good one.